Absolutely, man. That's great. That's great. So now, when we're talking about permanent and total disability benefits, so what exactly does that encompass? What are some auxiliary benefits that may come from being 100% service connected?
Oh, great question. So when we're talking about permanent and total, right? I mean, there's so many allotted amount of benefits, some federal, some state, but there's so many benefits that's actually offered to you when you are at that permanent and total state. So by being at the permanent and total state, ultimately you kind of considered as the disabled veteran who has no room for improvement of the disabilities for the rest of their lives. Okay, you can either get there by multiple disabilities or just one static disability. But with that being said, some of those disabilities can result into ancillary benefits or that coinciding percentage of 100%, moving towards 100 to be able to give you other ancillary benefits. And there's a laundry list of them. I'm just going to go through a few of them. One being chapter 35. I believe we kind of spoken definitely amongst chapter 35 in one of our previous videos that we've queued up. Okay, but also there's such things as car registration. It's that's dependent upon your state. That's dependent upon your state. That's a state benefit. You go to places such as California, I know Texas, Florida, Virginia. There's so many different states that actually offer you a free car registration. Okay, where you don't pay your car registration for a primary vehicle. That's something that's offered, right? Then also we can also talk about student loan forgiveness. That's another huge benefit that's offered for disabled veterans, right? A lot of veterans actually go into the military, trying to get provided some relief of their, student loans, right? By being able to join the military and try to capture some of those monies to pay back the student loans by joining the military. But also, there's another way as well. Once you're out of the military, if you ever become permanently disabled, at that point, the government will then totally discharge your student loans, no matter how much it is, right? They will totally discharge those student loans there. So that actually, pulls that belt because most people we all understand there's no getting around student loans. You can't bankrupt them. You can't do anything. They're just kind of that looming payment that you just kind of have to continuously pay if you ever got in that cycle, right? But another option would be another point of contention or point of benefit would also be the Champ VA. Champ VA. Champ VA is an amazing benefit. Okay. This benefit here is medical insurance. Okay. Essentially for your dependents, for your dependents. And there's no monthly premium that's attached to this. There's not a monthly premium that's attached to this. Okay. Champ VA, that is ultimately providing your dependents, your spouse, children, and so on and so forth, medical care, okay, that is totally free outside of copays. Okay, obviously you would need to pay a copay to that private provider within network, but that is an awesome benefit to be able to provide you medical insurance with for your family.
No, absolutely, man. That's great. That's some great auxiliary benefits there, man. And I want to touch on a couple of the ones that really kind of hit home with me here. Now, that